We're spilling the secrets. These free Disney World upgrades are far and away the best thing you can do to improve your upcoming vacation. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and today we're covering the best things that are free in Disney World that might have flown under your radar before, but aren't going to anymore. Never again. And just to make things a little more entertaining, I'll be adding stars to each upgrade that we talk about to show you exactly how secret they really are. 1 star is probably new for first-time guests. 2 stars, maybe you've heard about it through the grapevine, but didn't know if it was true or not. And 3 stars, literally no one ever talks about this, and it's so easy to miss if you're not looking. All right, let's dive in. Our first one, 2 stars, Disney park shows minus the park tickets. If your favorite part about going to Disney World is watching the fireworks at the end of the night, then I have really good news for you. You don't have to pay for park tickets to see Disney World's fireworks. All you have to do is head to these spots. First, the monorail resorts. I'd say one of my favorite places to stake out a spot to watch Magic Kingdom's Happily Ever After is Polynesian Village Resort, or Polynesian's brand new DVC Island Tower, because you got some solid hammock viewing options along those beach sides that nobody really knows about yet. Stake out those spots with a Lapu Lapu in hand from Tambu Lounge, and you'll be able to watch the show all while soaking up those true tropical vibes. And while Polynesian's lounges aren't necessarily free, I also want to note that you've got some pretty decent viewing options of Happily Ever After from lounges like Wailulu Bar and Grill that'll be way cheaper for you versus paying over $60 per person to maybe get a fireworks seat over at the ever popular Ohana restaurant, something that's never fully guaranteed. So now if I want to shake things up with my Magic Kingdom fireworks views, I can hop on the monorail and head to the Contemporary. The Contemporary Resort has a free observation deck on the 4th floor that'll give you a great vantage point of an illuminated Space Mountain and lots of fireworks too. The Contemporary is most well known for its private outdoor balcony on the 15th floor that only those dining at California Grill that evening will be able to use. But it's always worth checking to see if walk-up availability is open for California Grill's bar and lounge area, because those who grab a drink and bite from the bar will have the same private outdoor balcony privileges as those paying the big prefix dollars in the dining room. Then there's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Again, you can also book a nice meal at Narcoossee's and see the fireworks that way, but Grand Floridian also has an outdoor beach area plus a dock that's next to Narcoossee's that still gives you a great view of the fireworks, minus the additional price point. I'll also give a shout out real quick to Wilderness Lodge and the Fort Wilderness Resorts. While they're not directly on the monorail line, and you're probably not going to be able to hear the music necessarily, both of these resorts are still close enough to Magic Kingdom that you'll be able to see Happily Ever After, at least the higher fireworks, from a few different vantage points. Sure, they're going to be a little more obstructed. You're in the wilderness after all, but places like Geyser Point Bar and Grill at Wilderness Lodge and the Fort Wilderness Beach area will still give you some good partial views and outdoorsy vibes to go along with the show. Now, how about the Epcot area resorts? There are actually several different viewing areas for Epcot's Luminous Fireworks Spectacular that you can find around Yacht and Beach Club and Boardwalk Inn. Again, these are going to be the higher up fireworks. You're not going to be able to see anything going on in the actual World Showcase Lagoon from these spots. But if all you're after is a beautiful fireworks show, you're going to get that here. The closest views of the show that you're going to find are going to be from the bridge that's situated between Beach Club and the Boardwalk specifically. But it's not just this circle of deluxe resorts right outside Epcot's International Gateway where you're going to find some of the best free fireworks views. Hitch a ride on the Disney Skyliner to find a couple of unexpected luminous viewing locations. The Riviera, for instance, that has a similar situation to what you're going to find at Contemporary Resort. For those dining at Topolino's Terrace in the evening, you'll also be able to use their outdoor balcony to go out and see the show mid-meal. But again, it's also worth seeing if the indoor bar and lounge area has any walk-up availability, which will also give you a chance to go out on their private patio to see the show. But maybe the resort that has the most underrated free fireworks views is Caribbean Beach. No, seriously, there are several places around this sprawling resort that'll give you a good vantage point of the fireworks from the show. But I'd say your best bet if you're not sure where to stake out a spot is to head towards the old Port Royale area, which is where you'll find the heart of the resort, including the feature pool, places to eat, the main lobby, etc. Okay, it's easy to get so caught up in all the hundreds of dollars that you'll have to spend to go to the parks that you completely forget about all the free Disney World hotel activities that are available for not just hotel guests, but literally everybody. Some activities are more common knowledge, like the free campfires with marshmallows, as well as the movies under the stars that happen at every Disney World hotel each evening. But then there are the more unexpected free activities that might be more specific to the resort you're visiting. For example, some hotels offer morning storytime yoga classes, glow parties out on the lawn at night, scheduled character meet and greets. We especially love being able to meet Chip and Dale for free during Fort Wilderness's Campfire Sing-Along, but all of the hotels have now been bringing in characters and actually posting the times they're going to be there, which is awesome. Silent discos, pickleball lessons, scavenger hunts, and say it with me, so much more. We are barely getting into the meat of each resort's best free activities here, but if you want a full list of recommendations for every single Disney World hotel to help you build an affordable non-park Disney day during your next trip, scan the QR code you see on the screen now, or click the link in the description for disneyfoodblog.com/resort day after this, and we're going to send our best ofs your way. But along with our free list, just remember that each Disney hotel does have a schedule of all-included as well as premium activities that they update each week, so be on the lookout for those postings around those Disney World resort lobbies, or ask a front desk cast member about them, and they'll make sure to give you the whole 411. Okay, I think it's about time we actually get into the parks now. Agreed? Okay, every so often, Disney World likes to reward its Disney Visa card holders, not just with discounts on the special offers page, but also through free meet and greet opportunities inside the parks that'll let you meet some of the most popular characters with little to no wait and no character dining prices necessary. Seriously. Very few people know about these. I feel like there's never lines. Currently, you can find secret character meet and greets for Disney Visa cardholders at Epcot in World Celebration next to Journey into Imagination with Figment, where you're going to meet rotating members of the Fab Five, as well as in Hollywood Studios at Celebrity Spotlight in Echo Lake, where you'll meet the huggable Summer Love and Snowman Olaf. But there's also an extra photo pass opportunity for Disney Visa cardholders in Hollywood Studios at the entrance between Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. While you won't be able to meet and greet with anyone here, you will be able to snap a rare magic shot featuring a holocron Darth Vader projection. Along with these meet and greets and magic shots, you're also going to get free PhotoPass downloads at each of these locations, which is a really good deal considering even a single PhotoPass download is usually going to put you back about $17 plus. If you want to take advantage of this secret freebie, just make sure you've got your Disney Visa card handy because you will have to show it before you can get to snapshotting. What better way to celebrate leveling up in life than by getting free birthday stuff throughout your entire Disney World vacation, right? So here's an extensive list of everything you can get for free in Disney World on your actual birthday. That way you can celebrate your big day and Disney can celebrate you. First, celebration buttons. Yep, at most stores in Disney World, in the 4 parks, and at Disney Springs, you can go in and ask for a free celebration button. And these aren't just for birthdays, folks. You can get celebration buttons for engagements and graduations and really any other special event. You can even make up your own. But those who are wearing the birthday buttons are more likely to receive a free dessert at some of those Disney World restaurants. Not guaranteed, but possible. Second, Starbucks drink. Over at the 2 Starbucks locations in Disney Springs, you can claim a free Starbucks drink if it's your actual birthday. This only works if you're already signed up with a free Starbucks account, so be sure you sign up at least a month before your actual birthday kicks off. Note, the free drink promotion does not work in the 4 Disney World parks, since those Starbucks locations are Starbucks suppliers and not actually Starbucks storefronts. But the ones at Disney Springs, yep, those are the real deal. Third, a summer house cookie. Okay, just to clear things up, all the rest of the places I'm about to talk about are all located in Disney Springs. So if you're in Disney World on your birthday, you'll definitely want to pay the shopping district a visit. Summer House has an entire cookie bar with tons of different cookies that you'll be able to choose from on your birthday. So this is one offer you really won't want to miss. Note, this is subject to change, but it's really awesome when it happens. And the cupcakes. At Sprinkles Cupcakes in Disney Springs, you can treat yourself to a free cupcake around your birthday if you're part of their free rewards program. Oh, and if you're a Red Velvet tier member, you can get 13 free cupcakes for your birthday. Hello, Baker's Dozen. The Wetzel's Pretzels in Disney Springs will let you grab a free pretzel if you're part of their rewards program. You'll be able to choose between a regular pretzel or the sinful cinnamon kind. That's my favorite kind. And the great part about this freebie is it's valid for 30 days after your birthday, so you got plenty of time to make your claim. If you're you're part of Sephora's rewards program, you'll get to choose a free gift for your birthday here. Think skincare or makeup product of some sort. And lastly, over at Earl of Sandwich, you can choose between a free cookie or a free brownie on your birthday. I will always choose the brownie. Again, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, sign up for that membership beforehand. Landry's Select Club also gives you the opportunity to earn rewards at locations like Yak and Yeti Restaurant in Animal Kingdom, T-Rex in Disney Springs, and Rainforest Cafe in Disney Springs and Animal Kingdom. I know, did you realize they were all owned by the same company? Yep. They are. And this membership does actually cost $25 to join, but that $25 turns right around and becomes a $25 reward that you can use toward one of the Landry's restaurants as a little welcome to the family kind of thing. And after that initial membership fee, you never have to pay another one, but Landry's will pay you every year on your birthday with a $25 gift card that you can use during your birthday month at any Landry's owned restaurant. Doesn't have to be Disney World, can be wherever you are too. Okay, y'all aren't tired of talking about Disney World fireworks yet, right? Cool, just checking, because I got another tip for you that's not as free as resort beachside hammocks, but it's still going to save you hundreds of dollars on a fireworks dining experience. This summer, Epcot opened their new adults-only Spaceship Earth-themed Geo 82 lounge. And with the opening of this lounge, they also started offering up a fireworks experience. It includes things like a sommelier-selected champagne or event-exclusive cocktails, if you'd rather, a tasting tower of savory bites prior to the fireworks, an assortment of sweets during the fireworks, a Spaceship Earth-inspired glass, and of course, gorgeous sweeping views of Epcot's nighttime spectacular, Luminous. Now, this whole experience is going to cost you $179 per person. It's okay. You can do the low whistle here. That is a pretty penny for a fireworks dining experience. But here's the thing. You can still book the Geo 82 lounge before Luminous and still get some pretty spectacular fireworks views without paying $179. No, you won't get to sit in those front row window seats, which will be the clearest views in the house. And you won't be able to dine on that exclusive tasting tower or anything. But there's like floor-to-ceiling windows in here. Everyone who's in there can see the fireworks. So you're still going to be able to order cocktails and bites from the regular menu and get to watch the fireworks. So I think that's the much better deal. If you book a Disney-owned hotel stay, your thoughts as you enter the room for the first time might be, wow, the theming in here is awesome, and oh, look, our family's name is on the TV screen, and then what on earth is this cute little device with the mouse you were supposed to do? That device, my friends, is the Hey Disney digital room companion. Hey Disney is a lot like an Amazon Echo or an Alexa that you might use back home. By responding to your vocal prompts, this little rectangular dude can answer your questions and fulfill hotel requests. Say, for example, you need to request things like extra pillows or extra sheets and pillows because somebody keeps hogging them all. Instead of calling down to the front desk or going down there yourself, all you got to do is say, hey, Disney, can we have some extra pillows and blankets? And then a cast member will bring some extra pillows up to your room. Super easy. Almost too easy. You can also make things easier on yourself by setting up wake alarms. I do this nonstop. I always use Hey Disney for alarms to wake up when I'm in Disney hotel rooms. And I'm so happy, honestly, that they replaced the alarm clocks with these because they're just so easy to say it with voice. You can also use them to research updated park info like daily hours and when the big fireworks shows are happening. Again, purely by voice. But Hey Disney is more than a handy-dandy device. It's fun. It lets you interact with your favorite Disney characters in new ways. It tells you goofy jokes. It asks Disney trivia questions so your family can take part in a little friendly competition. It reads bedtime stories. It plays soundscapes with ambient music, which you might need when everybody outside your room is just like yelling for dear life, and a whole lot more. But if you don't want to use Hey Disney during your stay, no worries. You don't have to turn it on at all. In fact, it's turned off when you go in. So if you want to use it, you have to turn it on. And you can just unplug it if you want. All right, you might find it silly, but I take my dipping sauces very seriously around here. So yeah, more than likely, if there's a unique sauce option on a menu, I'm going to pay a little bit extra to try it out because I will have dipping sauce FOMO otherwise. That being said, there are 3 quick service locations in Disney World that have specifically caught my sauce love and attention and my heart, not just because they have a variety of dipping sauces for me to drown my fries and my chicken tenders in, but also because these dipping sauces are free. So I can sample every single one if I want to. And trust me, I want to. The first dipping sauce location, Regal Eagle Smokehouse in Epcot. I am in love with this place. Here you're going to find 4 house recipe barbecue sauces, including the Blue Ribbon Brisket Sauce, Savory Spice Sauce, the Blue Ridge Vinegar League, Vinegar-Based Sauce, Obvi, Sizzle and Pit Dry Rub Coalition, a classic smokehouse sauce, and the Mustard Guild Old Glory, a sweet mustard sauce. Oh, and ketchup. You're going to find ketchup here too. By the way, the Blue Ribbon Brisket Sauce tastes exactly like my dad's famous barbecue sauce that we used to put on pork ribs. It is so, so good, but it's got that little bit of spice to it, so be wary. Now, best of all, you can pick up as many sauce cups as you want here thanks to the self-serve pumps near the soda fountains. The second dipping sauce location you need to know about, I'm so excited we put this in. We put this in this video, you guys, because I love talking about free dipping sauces. Anyway, Deluxe Burger over at Disney Springs. You know that little pinched finger clap that everyone keeps doing online nowadays? Yeah, picture me doing that when I talk about Deluxe Burger sauces. Here, you're typically going to find 6 different sauces, including Chipotle Mayo, Garlic Ranch, Truffle Aioli, Barbecue, Buffalo Ranch, and 1921, which is Deluxe's signature sauce that's like a mixture of ketchup and mayo, along with some other spices. I am all about the Buffalo Ranch and the Truffle Aioli here, to the shock of no one who knows me, but much like Regal Eagle, the self-serve sauce stations give me the chance to try them all each time I visit at no additional cost. And the third dipping sauce location you need to know about, that we rarely ever talk about on this channel, even though we should, is the Polite Pig, also over in Disney Springs. No, I don't mean we don't talk about Polite Pig. We love that place. I mean, I just don't talk about its selection of sauces, like ever, and I'm very sorry about that. The Polite Pig has 4 self-serve sauces on offer, including Enzo's Barbecue Ranch Sauce, Layla's Sweet Sauce, Thomas's Southern Gold Barbecue Sauce, and Lil Jon's Signature Porter Sauce, which is nice and peppery. Oh, one of my favorite freebies of all time, the ability to fly. Okay. Not really. Got a little excited there. This pixie dust isn't as powerful as the type Tinkerbell wields, but it does sure make you sparkly and can stick around forever. You can get a little sprinkling of pixie dust, which is glitter, at Sir Mickey's gift shop or Bonjour Village Gifts inside Magic Kingdom's Fantasyland. All you gotta do is find one of the Fairy Godmother cast members holding special magic wands inside this door, and if you ask these cast members for a little dose of pixie dust, you'll get exactly what you asked for. Just don't forget to make a wish, and don't forget to shower before you crash on your hotel bed. Otherwise, you're going to be sleeping on a bed full of glitter. And I also promise you, even after you shower, you will still find glitter in various places. By the way, you can also ask for an extra dusting of glitter whenever you get your face painted at one of Disney's many, many face painting kiosks. But you'll still have to pay for the face painting part first. Just wanted you to know that no matter where you go, you can get drenched with sparkles at Disney World. Magic Kingdom's new parade, Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away, doesn't have any sort of dining experience you can book for premium viewing of the show along with a nice meal. So we went ahead and created our own over at Tony's Town Square in Main Street, USA. If you book reservations for a meal at this Lady and the Tramp themed table service restaurant with the best garlic bread in the world, at least 30 to 45 minutes before Disney Starlight begins, try requesting an outdoor seat. Well, it's not necessarily a guarantee that you'll get an outdoor seat, or you'll have to wait a little longer past your reservation time before one frees up. Tony's Outdoor Seating has amazing views of this new parade, and that goes for Magic Kingdom's Daytime Parade, Festival of Fantasy as well. Outdoor seating at Tony's equals impressive parade views and a meal day or night. And the best part about this outdoor seating, there are no premium dining fees you'll have to worry about. Just eat your foot-long mozzarella sticks and enjoy watching those Disney-rific floats pass on by. Looks like it's time for a DFB Vault tip, because even though we talk about this on the channel, many of you first-time guests out there who will be staying at Disney World during your upcoming visit may not realize you can make a hotel room request for no extra cost. No matter what hotel you book, you'll have the opportunity to make room requests, like building preferences, which floor you prefer to be on, being close to certain amenities, etc. before you arrive. And while none of these requests are automatically guaranteed once they're submitted, you have more than doubled your chances of getting the room you want just by asking for it. There are 3 ways to submit room requests. Number 1, log into your My Disney Experience account via the Disney World website. Go to the My Plans section from the drop-down menu. Now, what usually happens is that the Disney website will tell you you're all set, but don't let that fool you. Instead, click on the blue button below the confirmation number that says Update Check-in. From here, you're going to be directed to a page that has all your current details on file, which you'll be able to update by clicking on the Show Details option and editing room location requests from there. Sometimes it tells me that my requests are already in there, and I know they're not, so I have to go in and actually add them manually. Option 2, use the My Disney Experience app and tap on your resort hotel via the main screen. This is going to lead you to the same sort of modified check-in link like you'll find on the website. And option number 3, call. Sometimes your room request is just going to be too specific for the limited room request options you're going to find online. And if that's the case for you, then it really will benefit you to talk to a real cast member over the phone who'll be able to make a personal note of your request under your hotel reservation. Now, be aware that the more specific your hotel request, the less likely they're going to be able to grant it. So if you're like, I want room 1501 because it's the room that's closest to all the Epcot resorts, they probably aren't going to be able to slot you into room 1501. But if you say, hey, I want a room on the side of the beach club that's closest to Epcot, then they can probably work on granting that one. Now, bouncing off the room request point, how about we discuss how to get a full hotel room upgrade next? Or at very least, we can try to increase your chances of getting one. Every now and then, you might walk up to the front desk of your resort's hotel lobby to check into your standard room, only to find out that, surprise, you've been upgraded to a full family suite, or a Savannah View room, or something like that. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, talk about a magical moment, especially since those type of upgrades mean you'll still only have to pay the standard room price point that you booked in the first place. There's no magic wand that we can wave for you to make a hotel room upgrade happen, especially a free one. And if you go in expecting to be upgraded, you're probably going to be disappointed. But there are a few things that you can do to help at least increase your chances of receiving one. Strategy 1. Share the details of your stay. Are you at Walt Disney World to celebrate some big occasion? Whatever the reason or circumstance surrounding your trip, share them with the front desk cast members, because who knows, they might be able to pull a few strings to help you boost those celebratory vibes. But just, again, y'all, be cool. Don't make up a celebration. Don't fake them out trying to get them to give you an upgrade. We give you these tips so that you can use them if you are on your honeymoon or whatever. Just be cool and don't be weird. Okay. Strategy number 2, be mindful of when you visit. If your Disney visit is taking place during a super busy time of the year when most of your resort's rooms are already booked up solid, the chance of you getting a free upgrade is not necessarily 0, but it's sure going to be a whole lot slimmer than if you're visiting during a slower season with much more hotel room availability. Strategy number 3, consider a shorter stay. Shorter stays can sometimes have a better chance of being upgraded versus those longer stays. After all, upgrading a family to a suite for 2 nights might not be too big of an ask for a resort, but upgrading a family that'll be at the resort for 10 nights will be a bit more challenging. But again, I'm going to stress, just be cool. Don't make it weird. Okay, cool. Those cast members are doing everything they can to make sure you have a magical stay. And if you're demanding a free upgrade, not cool. This next one is cheating just a little bit because you do technically have to pay for a meal from these places in order to get the free stuff that goes along with them. But I thought that maybe you'd want to know about these little add-ons regardless, just so you know they're a thing to be on the lookout for. That's why it's kind of lower in the video here. I don't want to lead off with something that you do kind of have to pay for the original thing. To be fair, though, you have to pay to get in the parks anyway, right? So, okay. Anyway, we're not going to dig too much into the theory of this. First up on our list, trading cards. Space 220 over at Epcot, they've got specialty trading cards that are available with the purchase of a kid's meal or the purchase of any non-alcoholic cocktail. There are several cards available to collect, each belonging to a particular series, and each series has 6 cards total, including one rare card with a blue foil ink. But these aren't just your average rinky-dink cards that you're going to eventually forget about at the bottom of your park bag. Each of the trading cards includes custom illustrations and trivia facts about space exploration, food in space, and sky-high innovations at Space 220. I personally really want the Lunar Bacon Cubes card from the Mercury series, so hey Space 220, why are bacon cubes not on your menu? Because I would totally try those. Next, the Clean Plate Club sticker. We haven't talked about this in a while. The servers of 50's Primetime Cafe and Hollywood Studios love messing with you, but it's always lighthearted and in good fun. Now, while some of their shenanigans might be a little more mischievous, like throwing straws or making you stand up to sing I'm a Little Teapot, they also like to reward the guests who eat everything on their plate with a Clean Plate Club sticker. Next is the driver's license over at Sci-Fi Dine-In, also in Hollywood Studios, because this park is all about the novelty restaurants. Every now and then, your car hop might gift you or your kiddos with your very own sci-fi driver's license. This gives you consent to consume good food while watching bad movies. And And the kids' coloring sheets. I just wanted to throw out a general note that if you have kiddos and you're worried about them being entertained at certain Disney restaurants that aren't all about the characters, crayons and coloring page menus are available at almost every table service on property. But, it's never a bad idea to also pack some of your own hands-on activities to keep them occupied too. Trust me, coloring sheets can only distract for so long. Talking about kids' coloring sheets feels like a really good transition over to our next big freebie on this list. If your kid is under the age of 3, then you do not have to pay for their park ticket at all, whatsoever. Same goes for all you care to enjoy restaurants around property. You don't have to worry about paying for your little one who's under 3 years old. They just share from anyone's plate at the table for a whopping total of $0. And here's a little bonus freebie for you parents out there. Every single Disney World park is equipped with a free baby care center, which offers a quiet, peaceful, and private spot for parents to get in a quick diaper change or nurse or just step out of the heat for a minute. And if needed, you can also purchase any baby necessities that you might have forgotten or run out of during your park day, like formula or baby food, juice, diapers, wipes, clothing, and over-the-counter medications. There are even little kitchen areas in these centers where parents can use a microwave and sink to prep and wash whatever they need to. And just remember, the baby care centers aren't just for babies. They're for anyone who has a kid who maybe needs to get out of the crazy for a little while out there in the parks and take a breather. Here's a little behind-the-scenes DFB action for you. While we have several reporters who live in Orlando, not everyone on our team lives in Disney World's backyard, and that includes me. I live in Texas, so whenever members of our team fly into the area for different Disney World events, we always like to scout out places to get some extra work done in peace and quiet and with a decent Wi-Fi signal. Now, that's not exactly a difficult thing to accomplish on the Disney scene, but what's a little more challenging is finding a cozy place to work for hours on end without needing to buy a drink or a bite to eat in the process to secure your spot. More than likely, I'll be living on my bottle of Diet Coke anyways and probably won't need anything else until my dinner reservations roll around. And that's where the Disney resorts come to the rescue again. Select Disney hotels have these themed rooms that exist simply to give folks a place to relax, unwind, read a book, or in my case, jump into the DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining and work on some updates alongside my team to make sure whoever purchases this full guide from dfbstore.com in the future never has to worry about receiving a dated copy of outdated Disney World dining information. Hey, how's that for some sneaky guidebook promotion? But seriously, the DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining is a passion project for our whole team, and you can get it right now at a discounted price by typing in the code YouTube before you check out. Anywho, back on subject. Here are the secret rooms you can find inside select resorts. And again, these are mostly going to be Disney Vacation Club resorts, so that's where you're going to find the majority of these super chill rooms to just hang out. The first is the Carolwood Pacific Railroad room at Wilderness Lodge. This room's located inside the Boulder Ridge Villas on the ground floor, that circular room just off the lobby. It's dedicated completely to Walt Disney's love of trains, and it is the coziest room, I think, in all of Disney World. Second, the Voyagers Lounge at Riviera Resort. Don't let the lounge title fool you. This room has multiple tables with various seating arrangements and plenty of outlets where you can plug in your devices. But unlike most Disney lounges, you don't have to buy a drink or a bite to work here. Le Petit Cafe is next door, so you can get a coffee and pastry if you'd like, but don't feel obligated. Now, the Solarium at the Beach Club Resort, this is located across from the Beach Club Marketplace. It's bright and airy and has plenty of seating, a TV, not a loud TV, it's just there in case you want to watch something for a bit, and an overall serene atmosphere. I see a lot of people working in here when I stay at Beach Club. Also, don't overlook Beach Club's breezeway area. In front of the villas, there's this little breezeway that serves as a sitting/lounge space with built-in benches and bookshelves and seating areas. You're going to find it between the lobby and the Leisure Dunes Cove pool. And then there's Bellevue Lounge at the Boardwalk. From 4 p.m. till midnight, this place is an easygoing spot for a post-park nightcap, but before 4 p.m., the cozy lounge space is open for you to just hang out in regardless. You just won't be able to order a cocktail just yet, but that's okay. Then you don't have to feel bad that you're just kind of sitting there and working. Honestly, there are lots of different Disney World hidden rooms around the resorts, similar to the ones I just listed. So if anyone has their own particular favorite, don't gatekeep. Let us know in the comments which ones are your go-to getaways so our newer viewers can check them out too. Okay, there are 2 free souvenir opportunities in Animal Kingdom that don't just give you something to take home for memory's sake, but also give you a unique Animal Kingdom experience while you're inside the park. Free souvenir numero uno, Wilderness Explorers booklet and stickers. Think of this like being in a Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts program inside Disney World. You can grab a handbook, you complete the activities on each page, and you earn sticker badges as you go. While it's mostly for kids, because the activities throughout the handbook are definitely aimed at a younger age range, adults are more than welcome to participate too, since you will learn a lot of cool animal facts during your journey. And during the animation experience over at Rafiki's Planet Watch, you can learn how to draw a popular animated Disney animal with the help of a real-life Disney professional artist. Just make sure to check the park schedules ahead of time via the My Disney Experience app so you know when these classes happen. And just like Animal Kingdom, Epcot also has free souvenir opportunities that double as experiences. For instance, Club Cool is a soda tasting experience inside World Celebration where you can sample free drinks from around the world. Inside the Sea Base building over at World Nature, which is the same place you'll exit to after you ride the Seas with Nemo and Friends, head to the display near the escalators on the first floor to find the Finding Dory's Friends interactive booklet. This contains a self-guided scavenger hunt, a lot like the Wilderness Explorers thing, along with riddles, puzzles, and of course, stickers. Now, each pavilion inside Epcot has a Kid Caught Fun stop where kiddos can collect activity cards specific to each pavilion's country. They feature stickers, mini activities, and fun facts, and they always have one of the international program cast members working here, which is so fun because your kids can ask them all kinds of questions about the country where they live. And if you're visiting Epcot during a festival, you can pick up a free festival passport from several different locations, including the 2 park entrances, the main gift shops, and many of the food kiosks as well. Inside these little booklets, you're going to be able to see all the Epcot offerings plainly listed, including detailed checklists of the different foods you can try at each of these outdoor kitchens. And here's a fun little extra for you. Across from the Tea Caddy inside the UK pavilion, you'll find the Crown and Crest shop where you can learn about your family's coat of arms. Just ask the cast member behind the register for help tracking down your family's name, or locate it in the giant book of names in front of the counter. So we covered free souvenirs at Animal Kingdom, we covered them at Epcot. So how's about we talk about the key one over at Magic Kingdom, which might be the best of all. A Pirate's Adventure Treasures of the Seven Seas is a 5-part interactive scavenger hunt where you're going to track down treasures, evade antagonistic scallywags, and learn about secrets you never knew were lurking around this particular region of Magic Kingdom. And after you've completed all 5 missions, you're going to earn the grand prize. This is a card signed by Captain Jack Sparrow himself. No waiting in a meet and greet line necessary. He's already signed it. Now, about to go on a side tangent here, but do you remember when Magic Kingdom also had Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom character cards that you could collect for free and use to complete missions around the park? Those were some of the best free souvenirs. I'm so sad that we don't have that anymore. It's so cool. Now, this is not a surefire way to get you up to the front of Disney's ride lines without having to pay those lightning lane prices, but it certainly can be a gamble worth risking. If you're at a ride that has a single rider line, there's a good chance you can significantly lower your wait time by choosing the single rider line over the standard one, and it won't cost you an extra cent. Single rider lines are currently available at Test Track and Epcot. I've used that one and gotten to the front of the line in 0 time at all. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at Epcot also used that one and got to the front of the line in 0 time at all. Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom, I'm going to stop saying it, but I've used all of these and gotten to the front of the line in 0 time at all. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run in Hollywood Studios. Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios. This one's technically still in testing BTW, but it's been a pretty constant offering for a year now, so I'm guessing that's a good sign. And Rock and Roller Coaster, also at Hollywood Studios, which I guess will still be the case after its Muppet takeover in 2026. We're going to keep you posted. Just keep in mind that guests who use single rider must be at least 7 years old to use this option, since groups will be split up. Because the whole point of single rider is to fill in the seats that other groups aren't taking, right? Okay, bonus, Rider Swap is also a free service you can use to help everybody in your group ride all the thrill rides in all the parks. Even if you've got a kiddo in your party that someone's going to have to look after while everyone else rides the first time around. Just ask a cast member at the front of the attraction about Rider Swap before you jump in line, and they'll get you all set up. Okay, we're just busy handing out Disney's secret and free upgrades like Halloween candy, and we are not done yet. If you want an even bigger list of Disney freebies, make sure to check out our video called 50 Things That Are Shockingly Still Free in Disney World. It is such a good video. I hope you watch it. And don't forget to pick up our also super free non-park day at Disney World guide over at disneyfoodblog.com/resort day. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and I'll see you real soon.